Hey guys, so this is Collier Park in Ramona, and I decided to bring the dogs here as opposed to hiking trails because the last time we were on a hiking trail we had a little bit of a scare. Came to within about 5 feet of a couple of big coyotes that basically wanted to take Tibby. So hiking trails made the dogs a little bit nervous, so I've decided to give them a break. This is a suburban park setting in Ramona. It's just a little park. It's got some really nice features to it, which I'll share with you as I go around with the dogs. But that's why we're not on a hiking trail. We're taking a little break right now from wildlife. So this makes a little bit of a change from where we normally go. Here's the wildlife in Collier Park. Palm trees, California poppies, hummingbirds, oak trees, ever present in Ramona, monarch butterflies, and that's it. No lions, no coyotes, no hawks, no eagles. Very gentile park. So the dogs actually get to frolic around on grass as opposed to those dusty hiking trails. You can actually see a difference in them. They are way more relaxed right now than it seems that when I go out on the hiking trails with them. They're still adventurous, but they're a little bit more cautious, and I don't blame them based on past experience. You know, they've had to deal with coyotes trying to take them, and it's a scary thing. But that's the purpose of this, a little bit more relaxed. Let them just enjoy things. Come on, let's go this way. So it is a park, and over here we've got like the kids' playground and tennis courts here. The nice thing is it's the middle of the day, so I'm like the only one in the park. It is a very small park, but it's got some really nice features. As I said, we'll take a look at them in a second. They've got this really nice area where different types of gardens have been set up, and we'll take a look at them. It's a good looking tree, isn't it? And they've got like a rose garden going here. Got it climbing up on this fence. Different types of roses. See, the leaves are on the ground here too. I gotta tell you something. It's still about 70 degrees or so, but this is about the extent of our fall. Dogs in leaves. This is an extremely fragrant area. Lots of different plants here. And they all have something in common. From this tall bush here to these orange flowers. Every one of these have something in common. Those big leaves in the back to these rushes in the front, all have something in common. And here is what they all have in common. You see that? Every single one of these have an animal's name. I don't know which are which, but there's all the animals' names. Very fragrant. I saw some red monarch butterflies just a second ago flitting around here, and I understand why. And look, the kids have painted little stones along the walkway here. I think they brought the school kids out and had them paint these. Kind of nice. It's a little community park. I'll show you this little bench just now. Actually, before I do that, let me show you this. This is called the Blue Star Memorial, and it's basically a tribute to the armed forces for members from Ramona. Very nice. A nice tree planted there, and it's nicely kept up. But check this out. See this bench? This bench is made out of natural stone. Very interesting patterns. Can't even begin to imagine how old it is. Pretty old, I would imagine. But it's set in this nice little setting. Now it's got pathways which are gravel. The dogs don't really much like to walk on the gravel, so we tend not to. We tend to walk on this hard path right here. But there's all these benches are kind of set in amongst little nooks and crannies. And this is like a little garden centre you can walk through. There's all different kinds of plants in here. Very nice. And this nice shady tree here. It's definitely a picturesque little park, there's no doubt about it. Ready? Get! Get! Just missed it. Tibby was running around like crazy. She wanted Addy to play with her, but I just took a couple of thorns out of Addy's paws. She was limping and she must have stepped somewhere where there was some goat's heads or thorns or something like that. I think that was Tibby's way, just making sure she was okay. You guys coming? Come on. Here we go. You ready? It's a shame, I would like to have caught that. She was going nuts. Typical, eh? Dogs and kids.